In this NUFC news video, we'll be looking at Newcastle United players that have been on international break and seeing what they've been doing over in the games for their countries. Looking at the fitness issues with Andy Carroll, Flavio Lejeune and more. And if Jamal Lascelles is ready for the England call-up. All coming through in the NUFC news video this week. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the intro. So I haven't done an NUFC news video in a very long time. The last time I done one of these was maybe it's the last week of the transfer window, and then now they're coming back because international duty, there's a little bit to talk about, and I didn't want to make loads of little 2-3 minute separate videos. Let's make a longer video and get up the channel, I guess. So as you heard from the intro, that's what we're going to be talking about, and we'll get straight into it now. Instagram, obviously make sure to go and follow it. I've mentioned it now. Old one got taken down. I've just hit 1,000 followers, so from getting, I stopped that, my account that I had was on 200, and then now it's on 1,000 and something. Two of my posts have already got over 1,000 likes. One of them's on nearly 2,500, so I do appreciate everyone who likes the post and followed me on Instagram because it's my most used platform. I always post on there when there's news and whatnot, so make sure to go and follow it, and let's get straight into talking about, we'll do the international break first. So there was a couple of players that went out on international duty, and we'll be talking about every single one in the video. Starting off with Miguel Almiron. At the minute they've just played Japan, and I'm recording this on the 9th, I don't know when it's going out, but they've played Japan and they lost 2-0 Paraguay. They've done very well in the Copa America, and it didn't look like Almiron was a big help in the game. I thought, well, I haven't seen any of the highlights and stuff, but it looked like Paraguay struggled from the stats and stuff, so unlucky there for Paraguay. But the main talking point this week was Fabian Schar. What a man he is, right? What a bargain he was. £3 million in the last 8 days. He's scored 2 goals and got an assist. His goal against Watford, it was a really good finish, and then his goal versus Ireland. What a goal. The play for him just to run up and make the defence so split. It was a fantastic goal. And his assist. What a ball. That's what you'd expect from the likes of Almiron and Maximin as wingers. Fabian Schar can put him up front. Literally, him and Julian up top. We'll do bits next season, but Fabian Schar's done great. Emil Kraft played 45 minutes in a win. I can't remember who it was against. And Martin Dubravka lost 4-0 to Croatia, which was unfortunate because Martin Dubravka has been he's done alright at the start of the season. Yeah, he only has got 1 clean sheet, but versus some very tough teams, and the clean sheet was against Spurs, so Martin Dubravka hasn't been great. Obviously, there's still more games to be played, and obviously I'm recording this on Monday, on a Monday, so that's with the international duty. Almiron still got a game to play. Schar's played both his games. I think Dubravka's got 1 more, and Emil Kraft has got 1 more. And Emil Kraft didn't start the game against, I can't remember who it was against. I think they won 4-0 or something, or something ridiculous like that. But that's international duty. It was good so far for them, and we'll move on to the fitness issues at the club. So looking at the players that are injured at the moment, Andy Carroll is the big talking point. He was meant to be returning for Liverpool, but it will look like it will be Brighton of Albion at home. It is pointless. If the player isn't 100% fit, we cannot play him. That was the issue with Alan St-Maximin, right? We'll get onto him in a second, but Andy Carroll, he looks like he will not be fit for Liverpool. And if he is, fantastic, right? But at this present time, he doesn't look like he's fit. He's been working hard in training. If he wasn't doing the training that he's doing, he probably wouldn't be back until about November. So it's all been down to him working hard, getting his fitness back, and he's done extremely well. And Andy Carroll, obviously, we all want to say in return, he's a fantastic player, and he could be the changing point of us going down and staying up. So looking at Andy Carroll, if he is fit, happy days for Liverpool, but if he isn't, keep him for Brighton. We'll talk about St-Maximin now. It looks like he will not be playing against Liverpool, but potentially could be returning for Brighton. It's very guess stuff at the minute because obviously they haven't came back to training ready for Liverpool. The players, all the normal players, will probably be coming in tomorrow and onwards who aren't on international break. But apart from that, it looks like Alan St-Maximin will not be fit. The reason why he came off against Tottenham Hotspur is because he wasn't fit. Why did the people who do all the fitness stuff and people who work with the club in that reason play him if he's not fit? I don't get that. That was the reason why he came up, because he wasn't fit. But Alan St-Maximin's enjoying his time in Paris at the moment, and obviously he's an absolute howl on Twitter and stuff. But Alan St-Maximin, obviously, we expect big things from him, and he's gonna be a big use in the season, not just for Newcastle United but also on FIFA. I want to quickly mention now, I will be doing a Newcastle United career mode, and I am determined to do it because I'm gonna do it at the very start of when FIFA comes out. I'm not going to wait like a month or so. I'll play Ultimate Team, but I'm going to be doing the Newcastle United career mode, and it should be good. Obviously, FIFA comes out in a couple of weeks now, so it's getting exciting for that side of obviously for my state of YouTube and stuff. But Alan St-Maximin looks like he'll be returning for Brighton also. It's going to be hard for me to get the team because obviously Atsu's done quite good recently, so we'll have to see what happens there. Florian Lejeune looks like he will be returning around October, November time, which is great because some of the games coming up, we've got Man United, Wolves, Chelsea, all in October. If he can return for them games, it'll be absolutely fantastic. To get a new man in one of them games can just make everyone look so much better, and it does. So Florian Lejeune will be a big miss throughout the start of the season. So Florian Lejeune, we do really need him in the side. I've rated him massively, and he's going to have to fight for his place because it's not just going to be walk straight into the team. Because if you look at our three centre backs now, Fabian Schär's never going to get dropped. Lascelles is the captain, and Dummett's arguably been our best player so far in the season. So it's going to be hard for Florian Lejeune to come in, but if he does come back in the team, who do you drop? It's out of Dummett or Schär. Everyone's going to say Dummett, but it's so harsh on Dummett. So it's good to have these decisions where you don't know who to put into the team because it's all down to competition. And if your player does better in training, or if Steve Bruce fancies this player, he'll play them. So that's with the fitness issues. Obviously Yedlin and stuff, but I've heard nothing from DeAndre Yedlin on the news from Newcastle United and stuff. So we'll have to see what happens there. We'll talk about Jamal Lascelles. So Steve Bruce came out and he said that he thinks Jamal Lascelles is ready for the England call-up. Jamal Lascelles is at the peak of his career. He's still got 5 years at the club from his contract, and he's a Newcastle United captain. Why does England never choose Newcastle United players? Obviously, like Andy Carroll's played for England, Joshua Shelby's played for England, but not under when they played for Newcastle. What is it? Because if you look at Jamal Lascelles and his competition, Tyrone Mings has been called up, but when you look at the performances from Tyrone Mings this season to Jamal Lascelles has been better in my opinion. We've got more points than Villa, do we? I think so. I think Villa have only got 3 points and we've got 4, but Jamal Lascelles has had a better start of the season, and I don't know what Gareth Southgate, I don't know if he's looking at Newcastle players, I don't know if he's looking at Lascelles, he's just looking at the players that he fancies, but if you don't call someone up, you'll never ever know how they're going to do in the shirt. In his brain, he might think Jamal Lascelles is not the right pick for us, right? Fair enough, he doesn't fancy him. But even if you did call him up, he had a good game. You don't know what he's going to do in the shirt if you don't pick him. And many pundits, the likes of Jermaine Genius, Alan Shearer, have all said that he's good enough for England on Match of the Day. Ian Wright has said Jamal Lascelles is a good defender. I remember after it was the Chelsea win when we won 3-0, and it was both Ian Wright and Alan Shearer on the final Match of the Day, and they said that Jamal Lascelles was absolutely fantastic throughout the full game, and it was him going to Russia, but he didn't, and Jamal Lascelles obviously, for me, deserved the call-up. But if Newcastle do well, if we get 4 points from the next 4 games, we're sitting around the same position, 14th, 13th. I don't see why he shouldn't get a bit of recognition by England. So Jamal Lascelles, and I mentioned Isaac Hayden in another video. for me, I don't. How is Jesse Lingard and Harry Winks getting called up? I generally do not understand. If you look at Hayden's performances since January, has he really had a bad performance? Not really. He's been the standout player for Newcastle. He's been the holding midfielder. And the same with Sean Longstaff. I know he's had this injury, and that might be an issue, but they're not looking at it. Even if Longstaff gets called up for the under-23s, he's obviously at the age he can do it. Why do England not call up England players? Like, can someone just help us in the comments? I generally don't know why it is. So Isaac Hayden, for me, deserves a call up more than Jamal Lascelles, but Steve Bruce specifically came out and said that Jamal Lascelles deserves the England call up. So it's a lot to talk about the England stuff. So England play tomorrow. Well, when I'm recording this, England play tomorrow. I'm not bothered about the international break, to be brutally honest. I really couldn't give a toss. So, anyways, leave a like, subscribe to the channel. That's going to be the end of the video. I'm going to be recording a video like after this, and it'll be up tomorrow, I would think, on Wednesday. And then we've got Thursday, Friday, the previews. Then we've got Saturday, Liverpool. Videos are coming out thick and fast. FIFA will be coming out soon. So that's it. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all in the next video.